Greetings and salutations, everybody. So today I'm going to get to showing you the worst feature on the Ford Maverick in a little bit here, but right now I've had questions about how does this vehicle handle in the snow, in the slush. All right, here's a good example. You might be able to see that, we're a little over an inch or so driving through here. No big deal. Cuts in and out of it, no problem. So yeah, I think it works great. As you can see, we got a little heat on the ground because that is where I parked before I left this morning. Got to fire that bad boy up. Finally got just enough of the building done to shield the tractor. He is going to go ahead and get all this snow removed off my driveway here. Oh, we're gonna pull him back. So I'm trying to back up here in my spot, and it won't do it. Traction control's going. See that? So let me take traction control off, and oh, that did it. Woo! I am on a slope in my parking spot. As you can see, I'm back up against the house where I like to be. So yeah, nice. If I had a four-wheel drive vehicle, I probably would have just popped it in a four-wheel drive and not tried the traction controls. Since I'm on a hill, I'm gonna put the old parking brake on. And all right, let's go ahead and get into the worst feature on this truck by and large. So if you're in Wisconsin or the Midwest or anywhere that it snows, you're very familiar with the old process of, in the days where it's kind of in between freezing, you typically, if you're in a parking lot at work, you like to raise these up. Yeah, you like to raise both of them up. Still got to go, kind of got to go to the other side. I can almost reach it. I'm not 6 foot. Point being, you normally leave them up like this. Now, every vehicle I've had a little safety feature on here where if you left them up like this and you turned on your windshield wipers accidentally, they would just maneuver and whip around, no big deal. The only problem is they put this massive lip here. So if you were to do that, what happens, and I've done this, is why I'm so upset, is it comes in and collides with this. That collision is not short by any means of the imagination. It is very fast and hard and smashes right in there and slams it down and then pushes it down into place. It has caused chipping here, and I meant to patch that up before winter, but there's still clear coat, or there's still primer underneath there, so should be fine. Now you might be saying, okay, just make sure you put them down. Yeah, great idea. Make sure you put them down before you run the windshield wipers. The worst feature on the Maverick is, as soon as you turn the truck on, it immediately, if these are out of position, it immediately pushes them down into the low position, which means you cannot leave these up and auto start the vehicle from your office. That's what happened to me. I auto started it from the building, and immediately those slapped down and smacked into there. I noticed that there was a lip there, and I told myself, all right, I'm not going to activate the windshield wipers until these are down. However, I still would love to use the remote start feature on this darn thing, since I got the luxury package, and doing that with the windshield wipers up causes them to slam into the hood and chip the paint. There we are, key in the ignition. There we go. And we're going to turn her on. Immediately slams it down. That's the feature. That is the worst feature on the vehicle. That happens if you remote start or if you put the key in the vehicle. So just bear that in mind. I'd recommend not leaving your windshield wipers up unless you're planning on just cleaning the windshield and putting them back right away. So now I've just abandoned the whole process of leaving those up because I know there's going to be another time where I do that, and eventually it's going to wear it down into bare metal, and it's going to happen in winter where you can't effectively put new paint on there. Terrible feature. The look is all right. Just, I don't know, put a bumper across here or something. It's slant that way it'll bump into that, and then it's no big deal, and you can almost use it to help collapse your windshield wipers when you have them up. That would be a feature then. All right, while we're out here, you noticed that I had trouble getting up the hill. This is why. As you can potentially see from this, there is a bit of a slope here leading up to my house. And in the snow, if I didn't plow it, which I didn't yet. I'm going to eventually. It will run into these ruts. But taking off traction control allowed one of them to dig in, I guess. Handles great in the snow. No complaints. I never really hesitate taking this bad boy out into the snow. Couldn't recommend it anymore. Would I have liked four-wheel drive? Yes, of course. I'm on a farm, for crying out loud. Of course, I would have loved four-wheel drive, but we got the F-150 for actual farm stuff. This does enough. That's all I got for you. Until next time, I'm the Ill-Informed Human. Goodbye.